Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to The Narrative Fix with your host Yusuf Kazif Ahmed again. Okay, so what's happening at the moment? So we got elections 2015 happening and everybody's buzzing. Muslims are buzzing, non-Muslims are buzzing, Amish are buzzing, everybody's buzzing. Just a quick overview of what's going on, what is happening, you're going to see it in the news, this and that, blah blah blah. Okay, so Parliament is basically now suspended, so everybody is now a prospective candidate, that is the MPs. So the other day there was a leaders debate where we had the Liberal Democrats, the Cons, the Labour, the SNP, the Greens and of course, Nigel Farage, the UKIPs. So the debate had a lot of fiery points going on, but there wasn't one particular party which came out on top. However, the SNP did have some really good points from Nicola Sturgeon. So we'll see what happens. What else is in the news? Nigel Farage from UKIP has been talking about the creation of the Super Mosque in Dudley. And basically what he's saying is that we shouldn't create a super mosque, we should create a bunch of little, small, proportionate mosques instead. Okay, so he said this isn't a racist or anti-religious sort of statement, but however, the mosque is too big and hence, you know, create smaller mosques like the ones in, for example, Levenshume and Longsight and Blackburn and Leicester. So here at The Narrative, we've decided that it's of imperative importance that we try to categorize, define and create a criteria for what exactly is a super mosque. Point number one. The Imam needs to have a large S on his thobe. He needs to wear the colours red and blue and also have a cape, maybe for more aesthetic reasons, but definitely needs to be able to levitate or fly. We do not discriminate between Marvel and DC, we love you both. You know, if you want to go Superman or you want to go Batman style, it's totally up to you, but he has to be one or the other. Super mosque, innit? Point number two, scale and size of the mosque. It has to definitely be bigger than Aldi, Lidl, definitely. Asda big, Asda plus car park. We could go Tesco Extra. I mean, that's the biggest, right? Ooh, now that's pushing it a bit far, isn't it? Now, that would be a pretty bloody big mosque, I'll be honest. Point number three, the dome. Now, the dome has to be about the size of the O2 Arena, definitely. Now, I'm sure all you architects hate me right now for my way of describing this. Point number four, wudu khana. Okay, so wudu khanas have been a controversial point. You have hand dryers, you have feet dryers. Okay, so the wudu khana can't be the size of River Thames. We can get lots of people down the side, you know, making wudu, a dunking system. You can figure it out. Inshallah, we will now collate this and formally present it to Mr. Nigel and see what he has to say about our definitions of a super mosque. Hopefully help him out, yeah? So, our good old buddy has been making headlines again. Yes, that's right. We're talking about the campaigner and activist for feminist rights and human rights, and also the founder of Quilliam Foundation. So, in true hero fashion, he has been championing for women's rights by providing one-to-one private husting sessions. Now, what is a little controversial is the location of these one-to-one hustings, which happen to be a strip club. Okay. So yes, he's been fighting against the emancipation and the oppression of women at a East London strip club, having a very personal one-to-one yeah. But however, on a serious note, representing the Kilburn area, and this guy's in a strip club where we know this kind of industry has a reputation for abuse and oppression of women who, you know, come in from different places, human trafficking, all that kind of stuff. I mean, people go to jail for this kind of stuff and he is openly supporting it. But what will be interesting is to see the future of this man, Majid Nawaz. Keeps us entertained. Okay, so at The Narrative, as you know, we try to keep things balanced. So with the elections coming up, we've got many people who are registering to vote. If you want to register to vote, then we'll pop a link in the description box below. So hopefully, inshallah, we want to cover more of this from both sides and try to get both views. Okay, so that's everything from The Fix for this episode. If you like what you saw, then share it around, like it, you know, pop me a message. If you have any suggestions, any feedback, you know, let me know. Okay, assalamu alaikum and jazakumul khairan. I will see you next time. Now go away. Light-hearted humor, bro.